morning, everybody. We're just playing downstairs this morning and I'm showing Kashi his brand new mat. It's one of these inflatable water mats. Just got one yesterday. I bought one for my niece a few years ago, but when we got it out from the loft it was all funky from the water, so we got a brand new one and I think you're gonna love it, aren't you? You're gonna love it. Should we fill this up then? Ready? Okay. Look like a fish move. Is it a dolphin? What's over here? A seal. I am in a melon kind of mood this morning. Hit me up. Apologies for the noise. I am currently making Cash a bottle because we are just about to go out. We are meeting a friend this morning, going to M&S Cafe, of course. Gotta go to M&S at least once a week when you're on maternity. That is my life anyway. And then I'm just gonna chill out. I've got something to return for Callum and yeah, I'm just gonna have a mooch around M&S, I think. Because I'm feeding him there, he can play. I've also got the washing machine going, so that's another noise I apologise for. Other thing, oh yeah, because he's feeding there, I can entertain him for his wake time and then he'll nap there. So I should have a good amount of time to have a mooch, hopefully it goes to plan. I really did want to feed him before I left, but because of timings, I'm not quite sure. He's not ready to wake up from his nap just yet and I have to leave in about 20 minutes. That is the one thing I'll say when it comes to meeting mom friends when you're out. It's like your schedules just have to align for it to work. Otherwise you do have to feed them when they're out, and obviously because I've mentioned in every single video he does have feeding struggles, but he's getting better again. Oh no, I think my last video I was saying how well it was going, and then we've had a few days where it's a little bit iffy. I'll move you out of this loud room. But so far it's been going okay again this morning. I need to catch you all up on the wedding as well. Of course, no, I didn't film anything. I did actually bring my camera, but didn't end up getting it out or getting any footage. But it was amazing. It was so nice. First and foremost, Cash had a really good time at his grandparents', which I'm just so relieved by, and it helped us to relax and have a good time as well. We were just so worried that he was gonna feed really badly or just be upset, be away from us and not be able to sleep properly, but we didn't have to worry at all. He was absolutely golden, fed really well. I think he just had one instance where he threw up an entire bottle, but these things happen, don't they? And he was perfectly happy, slept really well, so we just can't complain. And now we know that if we do have to go anywhere without him again, that he'll be in really good hands. Obviously he was in good hands anyway, it was just whether he would be happy or not, which he really was. So we're so happy. We really loved the day. It was so nice to get away and have that like mom responsibility just like not vanish obviously, but just like diminish slightly, and not constantly having to worry about times, how much she's fed, like just all these little things that go around in your head as a mom. You think it's never going to end, but you do get some peace and break if you do get the chance to be by yourself or reconnect with your partner or whatever it may be. I think it was just really nice for us to both just let our hair down a little bit, so I'm really grateful. It's definitely got us thinking about our own wedding as well. I really don't know when we're going to plan it. Obviously we got engaged, well not obviously, if you're new here, we got engaged back in November 2023. So this November it will be 2 years since we got engaged, so we really need to pull our finger out. Yeah, I just don't know. I'm thinking maybe 2026. We want Cash to be a good age to, you know, enjoy the wedding. He definitely will be there enjoying the day with us, so yeah, I'll have to have a think of when we will get married. I would love to document that whenever that does happen. The last wedding we went together was my brother's back in the summer when I was pregnant, and that had a different vibe obviously because I was pregnant, and this one we did actually get to spend it together, have a couple of drinks, and yeah, it was just so nice. It was at a lovely venue. It was at Colwick Hotel. I thought it was Colwick, I think it's Colwick Hall Hotel, up in Nottingham, so it was really, really nice. Anyway, okay, so I need to go and wake up my son in a few minutes, get packed and ready out the door. Just catching up with you in the car. We've had a really nice morning actually. I've been out for so long that I had to pay for parking in a place where you get 3 hours free parking, so we've had a really lovely morning. He fed so well while we were out and just chilled out with me, and then fell asleep in his pram, and then I had a good up to 2 hours to mooch around and just chill out. And for the first time ever I was actually bored looking through the shops. Munchkin has just fell asleep back in the car, and he's allowed another few minutes, so I've got the door open to let some cool air in, and he's just chilling away back there. I thought I'd catch up with you while he's asleep. Picked up a nice little free Greg's coffee because I am part of the Monzo crew. I get a free Greg's treat every week. I think you get other stuff as well, but I'm not making the most of that. One of them's the cinema, but I suppose with the cinema, I mean, with a baby, you can't really be going to the cinema, and that is one thing that I really miss. I love the cinema so much. Oh, there's one thing I've really noticed, right? When you're out and you need the toilet, okay, rephrase. When you're out and you need to take care of your baby, and there's great baby changing facilities, perfect, get them sorted. But what happens when you need a wee and the disabled toilets are taken up, or they don't have any disabled toilets? Also, if there's no room in the disabled toilets to bring the pram in, like, what do you do? I was in that situation today where there was a disabled toilet, but my gosh, there was a woman in there before I was, and she had an empty pram, which was just really weird. She came out of the toilet after ages, and like, it stank so bad. I actually couldn't stand, I could not stand the stench. It was horrific. So I was like, oh, for God's sake, I'll just go into the women's toilets. And this is the M&S toilet, so they're quite big, they're pretty quiet. I popped him like at the end where the baby changing was, and I just had to run into a cubicle, like pee really fast and get out. But I was really nervous the whole time I was in there, thinking, oh my gosh, what if someone takes him, what if someone takes him? So yeah, I thought that's not really a situation that, you know, is thought about in shops a lot. Or I thought, well, if the guy has the baby, then he has to bring the baby into the urinals, and the baby has to stand by the urinals. Yeah, I thought that was interesting. Yeah, I've taken today as like a bit of a chill day off, because I was saying in a previous vlog that like I've really struggled to switch off, and what I mean by that is trying to work whilst being on maternity. And what I mean as work is like doing, like creating something online, and it's just something that I really wanted to do while I was off. But whilst I enjoy it, sometimes it does take up so much time that I get like irritated with how little time that I have, and I put so much pressure on myself because it is something I want to do to earn money from. So I feel like I'm constantly on this like ticking timer of maternity, where I feel like I have to work so hard to earn money, or be in a place where I can earn money by the end of maternity. And yeah, it's just a lot of pressure that I put on myself, and I feel like the working week for me, Monday to Friday, is still a working week. Which sounds really stupid because I'm off, but I do see it that way. Like, I really try so hard to work in this free time that I have, and then I see the weekends as like chill time with Callum. So anyway, long story short, it was nice to take today off and go and chill, which, yeah, it was just a really nice break. Although I say that, I did try and I filmed something this morning while I was getting ready. Right, anyway, I'm gonna wake up Munchkin, so we're talking for a few minutes, and I'll catch you with you guys in a bit. Okay, back inside now. I wanted to show you a couple of bits I picked up today because I thought it was super cute. Should we do a bit of a M&S / Sainsburys haul? So, what was I on the hunt for? Yeah, I was in M&S Home, and I really wanted like a little jug for me to like whisk milk in to get all frothy. So I found this really nice ribbed glass one in M&S. It's very thin, but hopefully it does the job. I was thinking, why did I buy this? Because I do already have a milk frother, but this with one of those like handheld ones would be really nice to pour. Oh, I don't know. I just wanted it, or just to have like a general milk jug. If we have people over for tea or whatever, it's just nice to have this out instead of the milk jug. We did used to have a jug. I have no idea what happened to it. I think we got rid of it, so that is a replacement jug. I got some coconut oil for my granola top up, which I think I'll try and make today. I picked up M&S's organic spelt sourdough. See what this is like. And then finally I got my hands on the Jason sourdough. I've been wanting to try this for the longest time and you just can't find it anywhere. I've tried the ciabatta style, but that was just a bit too tough, so I'm very, very excited to try this. That one I picked up from Sainsburys, and then I've got some M&S organic eggs. I had to get a top up of coffee. Like, oh my gosh, I thought coffee used to be expensive, and now, what the frick? This is £7.50, and this was actually on par with like Nescafe. I'm a do egg butts kind of gal, and I'm a I'm a dark roast kind of gal. I always used to buy medium, thinking that that would be the most mellow, but if you prefer like a less bitter tasting coffee, go for the dark roast, because the longer they roast the beans, so the darker the actual bean, the more mellow the flavour, like the more rich the flavour. I think that's right. Like the more you roast it, it gets rid of that bitter taste. As soon as I tried dark roast for the first time, I was like, never going back. Why did I try it? I think I learnt that fact somewhere. I tried dark roast. I thought 100% that is so much better. So that is the coffee I bought. I actually find Greg coffee quite strong, but I get it free, like I mentioned, or I get like a sweet treat free, which I don't want to eat. And then out of all the coffees, like I said, I don't really drink milk. I'll have a little bit, but I don't want to pick up like a latte or a cappuccino or something like that, and they only use like, you know, those standard coffee machines. So I do have a black coffee with a tiny bit of milk. I've got a happy bunny today. He was proper grumpy when we were in M&S, weren't you? Proper grumpy. Oh, and then like I think I mentioned, we were looking for a sun hat for him, and I found this one in M&S. Is this not adorable? Oh, look. I can't wait to put that on him. Do you want to do us a fashion show? It feels like Winnie the Pooh. You look terrified. So do your strap up. Oh, and I love your dungarees today. They're so cute. And your little socks with bears on them. Quite the fashionista, aren't you? Very nice. Thank you so much for demonstrating that for us. Then the last thing I got was for Father's Day, because that is very quickly approaching, and I just thought this was the sweetest thing. It's a little daddy and mini-me mug, and Callum loves a little brew, so I just thought that was really cute. They do also have a mummy and mini one in pink, but I don't really need that, and it's not Mother's Day, it's Father's Day, so yeah, I thought that would be a really nice gift. So for now I'm just collecting little bits that I see here and there to get for him. So yeah, adding that. Definitely go and check it out if you like the look. The daddy's green and the mini one is blue. £10. That is everything I got. Time to feed the little one. I really don't know if I mentioned this before in my haul. I picked up the Ritter Sport Pistachio Chocolate because I've been really wanting to try this. But actually, it's just the nuts within the chocolate. It's nothing like the Dubai chocolate. But I really wanted to try it anyway. I really want to try the Lindt one. I'm dying to get my hands on the M&S one, but I keep going back and it's not in stock, and they don't know when it's going to be because of the crash, because of the hack that they've had. And normally I don't eat treats in the week, but I think we're allowed to try one, aren't we? Just to try it. And who doesn't love Ritter Sport chocolate? I mean, ugh. Oh, I have such a craving to bite this whole thing. You can see that the chocolates, like the nuts are cut up really tiny. Shall I just go for it? Because everyone loves that, don't they? Mmm. It was so good. I was gonna say, you can really taste the salt, and it's with roasted and salted pistachio. It makes it so much better. Okay, I'm gonna have one more piece. If you like whole nut chocolate, oh my god, that would be like my favourite chocolate bar if it wasn't limited edition and hard to get your hands on. Highly recommend.
Coming in sick.
Good morning, everybody. I think we've hit the 4-month sleep regression. Help. We look rough, don't we? Do we look like we've had no sleep? My 3.5-month-old who slept through the night is waking up again. I feel like I've been in denial for the last like week and a half. He has woken up like during the night. I haven't actually checked what time it was because I feel like I get into this habit of waking up and then staying awake if I know what time it is. But he was waking up like wide awake, a little bit whingy, cry, but I was able to just put him back to sleep, like rock him to sleep and put him down and be okay with it. Whereas last night, oh, I was awake anyway because he was whinging. I put my hand on him and he fell back asleep, but I was awake for ages. I had no idea what time it was. But then he fully woke up crying, so I had to get him up, and he was awake for like an hour and a half. And I think he finally went back to sleep at like 5:15 in the morning. So there's a good chance I was awake from maybe like 3:30 or 3. I'm tired. And then he woke back up again after an hour. What happens with the sleep regression? I don't know. I've just seen it as people are saying that you need to like reset their sleep. But if he's waking up in the night, I don't really know how I'm supposed to help that. I don't know. Someone help, please. But really, it's not bad. I know some babies are still waking up quite a lot throughout the night, and we did have a period of where he was sleeping through, so I am grateful for that. Just hope it comes back. Hope it comes back and finds us, please. You're such a good sleeper. Don't want to deny you of your sleep. You're very cute though. We're gonna make some granola. Granola. I've got Munchkin on the floor with me here. We're gonna make some granola. Yes, we are. We have this much left. We're gonna refill it. Organic jumbo oats, coconut oil, honey, mixed spice, cinnamon, nuts, cashews. We're using cashews. Mixed seeds. We're gonna make this one day. Coconut oil being canted. We've only got a little bit left of this one. Right, we've got about, let's say, a tablespoon in there, and we need 4 all together. Fresh coconut oil. I use the M&S organic virgin coconut oil. I'm pretty sure, is it virgin that has less of a coconutty smell, or coconut oil has that? Don't know. But I don't mind that either way. And what's good, if anything is left, I just pour it back in and it will re-harden. Yeah, I think I've way overdone it, but like I said, does not matter. It's not this bad boy oats. I use this scoop as my measuring device, and we put 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the cinnamon. Mixed spice. In. We do our nuts. In. Give them a shake. And they go in. A mix. We do this a specific way so that you don't get honey stuck all over your spoon. So we go oil first. 1. And then when you do the honey, it will slip right off. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, that is all we need. And we're gonna mix this bad boy together. You and me. We're all mixed up now. Air fryer liners. Fill your air fryer. Fill air fryer. Evenly, preferably. Air fry 160 for 12 minutes. Et voila, the granola. Right, we are tackling the kitchen cupboards. We have these IKEA shaker style doors and they mark so badly. Does anyone else have these type of doors? I can't really explain the texture. It's like a satin, but it marks with oil so badly, and you can see it in the light. It's not as bad on this side. I'm trying out just water and washing up liquid because I've heard that is quite good, whereas before I've used like lemon, bicarb of soda, but supposedly this is the best, so let's hope it works. Right, we're going to use a microfiber towel. I think I should just be able to buff it out with a clean microfiber. Potentially too much. A little soap never hurt anyone, did it? Okay, I think it's working. You really have to buff out like the watermarks. I think that's actually like somewhat worked. Yeah, that looks a lot better. So I think I just need to do it up here again. There's a little mark there. But okay, so far that seems to have worked. So yeah, I recommend that if anyone has these issues as well. Just try some washing up liquid.